Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to rotate your buildings in Minecraft. So I've created a nice house right here, as you can see, and there's a box around it which is from this structure block, but I'll go through that in a second. But let me just show you what's in this house. There's some beautiful flowers, there's a beautiful roof of course, and inside we've got ferni, I guess, craftable anvil, a flower pot, a bed and a chest, and we'll put some items in this chest. We want diamonds, of course. Here we go, diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. We're super rich. Not that rich, I think that's enough. Let's just half that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is the house I created. Not very awesome or something, but just something we can rotate. I've already tried this before, so I know it works, which is very helpful. But I'll show you how to do this. So what you want to do is grab a structure block. Of course you can't do this in survival, but I thought that would be clear already. You have to grab a structure block, so you do that by /give at p, so the nearest player or your own name, doesn't really matter, and then go structure block. There we go, and that's how you get a structure block. This is a structure block, and it has different modes. So it has data mode, it has save, load and corner. The most important one is save and then load, of course, because you want to save your build and then load it somewhere else. So you want to place your structure block on the northwest corner of your build. So if your build is over here, then you want to go over to the north, where it says north, and then also west, and then this corner will be where you place your structure block. Actually pretty simple, but what you want to do is at relative position you choose your starter position. So for example, if I did that 0, 1, 0, then the corner block would be just above the structure block. As you can see the blue line, the red line and the green line, and then you see the corner of the selected part. But of course we want to select more, because well, these are now not selected, and also the ground isn't selected, and we want to keep the flowers, of course, and the grass beneath it. So we want to take it down one and move it one to the south and one to the east. So you do that by doing that, and you can see it moved over there, and it also moved into the ground. I'll show you that. And you can also show invisible blocks over here. If you do that, you see you have to click done, of course. You see all of these blue blocks, so you see which blocks are being targeted and selected. So if you break one over here, you can see that this block has also been selected now. You can remove that now. And if you put in the right structure size, so for example, if I did 10, 10, 10, you would see that we would have to actually select one more block in each direction. So this wouldn't be selected, and this front portion wouldn't be selected as well. So just make sure that everything in your build is in the box. And let's just put that back into 11, 11, 11 now. And you can also do that with detect, and then with the, so you have the corner option over here, and then you can place, I'll show that how it works. So if you just build something stupid over here, this is fine, I guess, something like that, just a normal rock, then place in your structure block. Here we go, put this on save, name it, I don't know, whatever you want to name it, done. And then place another structure block over here, so that your build is fully encapsulated. Let's just to be sure, place it over here. And then put this on corner mode and put random up here. Need to learn how to type. Done. And then you can go over to your first one again and click detect. And there we go, it has detected this corner over here, and it will automatically select this part. So you actually want to go over to this, and like this block won't be selected, but the block diagonally next to it, and over here same thing. So that's how you can select well, a build using the corner method, but you can also just select it manually. And now we've selected our build, we want to save it. So this one, let's just call it house 1, and you want to click on include entities if you have any entities in there. So let's just put a painting in there, I don't know, just to make, well, paintings, let's do an item frame. That's definitely an item frame. Over here with our most valuable possession, a sandstone block, and we'll put a villager in here as well, just to make sure it works. So he now lives here. Hello, nice house you have over there. And now we can go over to here and make sure this is on, and then save. Okay, so we'll have to lock the villager into our house because he just ran out. There we go. Now he can't escape. And what you want to do is, well, rename it. on. Yes, that's fine. This is all fine. So let's click save. So it's now saved as house 1. And if we just go over here, place a new structure block over here. What you now want to do is go to the load mode, type in your name, so that's house 1. And let's show the bounding box. And if you click done, nothing will happen. So you can just click done. And what you want to do is show the bounding box, load it. So that means that it is prepared and you can see where it's going to be. But if you think I want it the other way, so now it's not rotated yet. But if you want to rotate this build, you want to click on 90 for example. Then it rotates in this direction. So now it will appear over here. And if you want to load it, click load again, and there we go. So that's it loaded. And you can see it has been rotated because now the door is over here. And if we go inside, you will see that I forget. Seriously? Okay, let's try this again because I think I forgot to put entities on the load, because that's also something you need to do. Yeah, okay, so I forgot to put entities on over there. So let's just do house 1 again. Let's now do it 180 degrees rotated. Put on entities, very helpful. And load. So now it will be placed over here. And if we now load it, there we go, there it is. And the villager is in there, as you can see. Let's remove this block. Let's replace this. And as you can see, the villager has been kept. The item frame has been kept. All your diamonds have been kept. So you can just rotate it, and it's pretty easy actually. And why it's up like this is because I messed up a little bit. Because what you actually want to do is, let's place it again, and now rotate it once again. So we'll go to load mode. House 1 was our name. And here, relative position, just do 0 and -1 and -1. So this makes sure that your structure block isn't destroyed. And then go over to this one, load, so it will appear over here. Yes, there's room over there. And okay, -1 isn't the best option, I think. Let's just do 1. Oh, there we go. That's over here. That's perfect. So now it shouldn't be off the ground, the entity should be in there, and let's just load it. There we go. That's probably exactly how you wanted it. And as you can see, all of these houses are turned the other way. And now the structure block has also been kept, so you can, I think these have been kept as well because they're just under the ground. There it is, so there's your structure block. But if you do 0, 0, 0, then it won't be kept. So just make sure you don't do that. And if you're okay with this, then you can remove your structure block, and then you have the house over here without a bounding box around it. And as you can see, everything is here. Very nice. So apart from rotating, you can also flip your builds. That's the second part of this video. And I did that over here. So as you can see, this house has been flipped. The bed is now on that side and all the furni are over here. And same thing over here. And I think this has just been rotated 180 degrees. No, it's also the bed is on the left side, while the original house had the bed on the right side. So there's two more options, which is flip it. So move all the stuff on the right side to the left side. And then there's double flip it. So that's do that plus rotate it 180 degrees. That's this one. So I'll show you how to do that, and for that I will actually create something new because I think that would illustrate it a little bit better. Create something over here, something like that, I don't really know, and then let's just save this. So let's place a structure block over here, go to save and flip, let's just call it flip, and then go over done and place another one over here, a corner one up there, that should be fine. Flip. And let's detect it. There we go. That's all of it. Very nice. And let's save it. So I think that's all fine. Yes, should be fine. Okay, save. So now we've got this structure, and if we just load it normally, so let's just place a block over here and try to load it normally, you will see that it will just be the normal thing. So flip, and I think it's all fine. Yes. Okay, just load. Let's just load it. Yes. Okay, so we'll see it's this exact same pattern. But if we now try to flip it, so we go over here, place our block, and go over to load, flip, and then click this button over here once. So you see these two arrows, and that means we'll flip it and rotate it 180 degrees. And now click load and load again, you will see it has been flipped and rotated 180 degrees. So you see the spike is on the same block, but the other things have rotated, so that means it should be the same as this, but it isn't, because then would be the yellow one from bottom left to top right, and over here it's from the bottom right to the top left. So that's pretty helpful, but the most helpful one, of course, is the last one, which is just to flip it. I just place it next to it over here somewhere, so you can see the difference immediately. Over to load, go over to flip, and click this twice. You see this pattern, and now we can load it. So it will load over here. That's fine, I guess. Well, I'll just get it and place it over here. Remove that one, and now load it. So as you can see, we've flipped the build entirely. So that's how to flip builds in Minecraft and how to rotate them. I've created a mess over here, but I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a like, and I hope to see you in my next video. So until then, bye bye!